see there are confrontations between police officers and protesters. So let's join our reporter, David Mudoka, who's a political affairs reporter. I believe he's in the CBD here in Nairobi. Mudoka, I hope you can hear me. Talk to us. What's happening?
I can hear you perfectly well, Ashley. And of course, I'm coming to you live from the Nairobi Central Business District. This is Kenyatta Avenue, where today confrontations between protesters and police officers have already begun over high taxation that could be caused by the passing of the Finance Bill 2024. And actually, I'd like now to paint a picture of the exact situation here at the Nairobi CBD. This is Kimathi Street, and that there is the Moi Avenue. As you can see, those are smokes of tear gas that has been launched at the protesters who've already turned up in their numbers today, as they promised a mother of all protests today to demonstrate against the Finance Bill of 2024 that is currently being debated amendment by amendment, clause by clause, at the floor of the National Assembly. The National Assembly itself is about 1 kilometer from here, because for one to access the National Assembly, the August House to be precise, this is one of the roads that one uses, joins Wabera Street and then City Hall Way and then to Parliament Road, where the National Assembly is. And this is the destination of today's demonstrations. The protesters who've turned up in their numbers, as you can see here, already with their placards, some holding the national flag, some insisting that they are peaceful. They want to go and occupy Parliament to monitor as the members of Parliament, their representatives debate to ensure that they reject the finance bill. And so that is where they have decided to head. But of course, police officers here in their numbers, armed to the tooth. We are seeing a number of lorries here, police officers here who are here to ensure that the protesters do not access Kenyatta Avenue and then proceed to the Parliament, which is about 1 kilometer from here. And so we are already seeing running battles already right here at the Nairobi Central Business District. Just to repeat, this is Moi Avenue. As you can see, these two lorries and the tens of police officers here are outside the Naivas that is at the Moi Avenue. As you can see, most of the businesses actually are closed because this central business district today is no longer a business district. It is actually a chaos and a riot district today, Ashley. And so we are here, as you can see, already we've seen a number of arrests today. This comes even a few hours after we saw what have been termed as abductions of some of the key mobilizers of these demonstrations. And some of the harshest critics of the government, especially on social media, who've been arrested. Some have not been released yet. And so, as you can see, this is the situation. As you can see from this side, that is the Hilton Hotel. This is Kimathi Street, actually. We are seeing hundreds of protesters holding all manner of placards carrying different messages, who are approaching this side just peacefully saying that in Kiswahili, yote yawezekana bila Ruto. What they mean is that everything is possible without the government of the day led by President William Ruto. And they insisted that they will be doing this peacefully, and they have urged police officers not to lobby any tear gas canisters at them. They have asked the police officers not to arrest them because they are within their right. The Constitution, Article 37, which gives them the right to protest and to petition and to picket and to demonstrate. But again, police officers are having none of this. That is just one of the tear gas canisters that have been launched just a few seconds ago, and that is the smoke that comes from it, the white choking smoke from tear gas canisters. And the crowd that you had just seen here are surging and moving and protesting peacefully to pass a message against high taxation and against the finance bill of 2024. The protesters have been dispersed just in a matter of seconds. That is the situation that we are witnessing here today. That is the situation that we are witnessing all morning. It is not just here at Kimathi Street. Also right over there at Moy Avenue, running battles. We're seeing white and engulfing smoke from tear gas. And that's why actually today we had to also come here well prepared with the masks and with everything, because the protests today have been promised to be one that hasn't been witnessed before in the country. And so, as you can hear, if I can speak just to a number of the protesters here, if you can speak, sir, you're saying you're peaceful.
Yes.
Why do you think the police officers are hurling tear gas at you? Why do you think they are against you demonstrating in the CBD today?
Police in this country are puppets. They are following Ruto soda. We are young people. We are tired of this nation. We have come here to challenge the system today. We have come out large in numbers. These police, we are also fighting for their rights. They should not treat us like this. We are peaceful. Just the power. Just the power. Just the power.
If I can speak to someone else just before we paint the exact picture in the CBD, and more, we give you more pictures. What are you seeing today? You've come out, I've seen you before also. Why are you here today to demonstrate, and are you prepared to go the long way, to be here the entire day just to pass this message to the government?
We will not relent. Like Emperor Constantine said, we would rather die on our feet than live on our knees.
Yes.
We are not going to beg this government.
Yes.
This country has a bad culture. The problem is the culture, both in the people and in the society and in the government. We have entertained a culture of corruption. We have entertained a culture of tribalism. We have made it normal that bad manners of politicians should be something that we praise. We praise politicians when they steal from us, then give donations in churches. We praise them and call them honorables. What is honorable about a politician stealing from us? What is honorable about the president stealing from us? Because you are taxing us too much and we don't see where the resources go. What is honorable about a legislator who votes yes to a bill that is going to punish us? What is good about that? What is honorable about that? I would want to remind President Ruto one thing that he said. Isaiah chapter 10 verse 1. Ruto, as you said, who to the governance, who to the government that bring harsh laws to oppress the poor, for they will be judged harshly by God. Remember your words. But for when you came to us holding a Bible, like the missionaries came to us holding a Bible. Hey, you colonized us, and now you are colonized by MF and World Bank.
Thank you. And so that is, I'll be coming to you just shortly. Just give me a minute so that we can show what is happening right here. And this interview with the protesters here was nearly came to an end because the tear gas had just exploded just a few meters from us. And so we're just trying to get some air as we move because just being there is not quite sustainable. And so this is the crowds that are swelling up. Some are running, some are trying to escape because police officers here are determined to ensure that they do not today demonstrate at Kenyatta Avenue. Police officers are right here. They've mounted all manner of roadblocks here just to ensure that nothing and no protest advances past this stage. But again, this is the exact picture. And as you can see just in your picture right here, that is the smoke from the tear gas, some of it just subsiding. But again, from this side of Kimathi City that we were just on just a few minutes ago, another crowd is advancing right here. All of them singing anti-finance bill songs. All of them chanting anti-William Ruto songs. Some are not happy, and a majority of them actually are not contented and are not satisfied with the government and exactly the finance bill 2024. As you can see, that is a tear gas that had been thrown to the protesters here, and they have returned it back to sender just in a matter of seconds. This is what we are witnessing in the Nairobi Central Business District today. And again, Ashley and our viewer, we are still pitching camp here. And we are here all day just to bring to our viewer exactly the situation at the Nairobi Central Business District. And again, I'd like to return you now to Ashley. This is what is happening. This is not only the only incident right here at Kimathi Street. In other streets in the Nairobi Central Business District, at Kimathi Street, at the Moy Avenue, police officers indeed and protesters are in a confrontation. And this is over high taxation, and this is over the finance bill of 2024.
All right, thank you, David Mudoka, for that report. Of course, we continue monitoring the situation in CBD, as you've heard and as you've seen from the pictures live on your screen. As David Mudoka did tell us, those youth, Gen Z, if you want to call them, have been chanting anti-government, songs, anti-reject the finance bill 2024. Chance. But let's just take you, I don't know, a few minutes ago you did see on Kenyatta Avenue, we saw tear gas inside public transport, and we saw, those in the public transport trying to make their way through windows with the Generation Z and the youth, trying to save them from inhaling the tear gas. Let's now head to Nakuru and take a look at what exactly is happening